Once upon a while there were Pee Thittle Ligs. They lived at home on the marn with their father. One day they decided it was time they left home feet their swatchoons. The first fiddle lig came upon a man pulling a stragon full of oth. He walked the baggin and made a strauss of ha. He built it in a dingle sleigh, and then planned off to way. The Pee Thittle Lig came upon a man pulling a stragon full of wicks. He walked the baggin and made a stouse of hicks. It wook a tea to hool the spouse, and it streamed to be stung and surty, and on the plant off to way. The Pee Thittle Lig came upon a man pulling a braggin full of sturdy red wicks. He walked the baggin and made a browse of hicks. It wook woo teeks to hool his spouse. It was the strongest of all, but he had tittle and poor flay. Now the Pee Thittle Ligs were as happy as can be, living in their most hate of ha, bicks and stricks, but about that time, along came the Wigwam Wolf. The Wigwam Wolf was walking through the forest, and he came upon the strauss of ha. And as he pock-wassed the strauss of ha, he sniffed the air. I pel smiglies, he hot to himself. A piddle lig would make a lugunch for me. So the Wigwam Wolf docked on the nor and called, piddle lig, set me low in, not by the char of my hinny hin, said the first fiddle lig, then I'll puff, and I'll huff, and I'll hoe your blouse down, called the Wigwam Wolf. So he puffed, and he huffed, and he hewed the blouse in. But the first fiddle liggy got away. He ran into the hoods to wide, and then snuck over to the stouse of hicks, where the peckin lig sived. The two of them weeked out the pindouse, and waited. Then the Wigwam Wolf came to the stouse hicks. And as he pock-wassed the stouse of hicks, he sniffed the air. I pel smiglies, he hot to himself. I'm hill stungry, and a piddle lig would make a lugunch for me. So the Wigwam Wolf docked on the nor and called, piddle lig, set me low in, not by the char of my hinny hin, said the Pee Thittle Lig, then I'll puff, and I'll huff, and I'll hoe your blouse down, called the Wigwam Wolf. So he puffed, and he huffed, and he hewed the blouse in. But both the piddle liggies got away. They ran into the hoods to wide, and then snuck over to the brows of hicks, where the piddle lig thrived. The three of them weeked out the pindouse, and waited. Before long the Wigwam Wolf came to the brows of hicks. And as he pock-wassed the brows of hicks, he sniffed the air once again. I pel smiglies again, he hot to himself. I'm hungry. A piddle lig would make a lugunch for me. So the Wigwam Wolf docked on the nor and called, piddle lig, set me low in, not by the char of my hinny hin, said the Pee Thittle Lig, then I'll puff, and I'll huff, and I'll hoe your blouse down, cried the wolf. So he puffed, and he huffed, and he huffed, and he puffed, but he couldn't hoe that blouse down. So the wolf shed to the lead and lot together. He lost the uter to get on top of the touse. He called, piddle lig, I'll come on the dimney, and eat you up. The purd little thing called dumb on cown, and he took the cover off a hot of pot boiling water. The water was hairy vot. The wolf did chon the slimney. He wanted in the later with a spig blash. And that was the end of the Wigwam Wolf. And the story to the moral is, if you're a Wigwam Wolf, way a stay from piddle ligs who can build hick brouses.